Let me show you a trick that can cut 80% off your tech learning curve, even if you're over 40. And the crazy part? It has nothing to do with being tech savvy. Now, I know that sounds impossible, especially if you've ever stared at a computer screen thinking, I should know how to do this by now. But stay with me, because what I'm about to show you is not theory. It's a real, proven process that helped me, and hundreds of others, go from tech-phobic to fully confident digital professionals in 90 days or less. And if you've ever felt left behind by technology, this might be the most important thing you'll hear this year. I want to start with something personal. I used to be terrified of technology. Not just uncomfortable, I mean terrified. I'd break into a cold sweat trying to update my phone. I avoided software updates like the plague. I skipped meetings where digital tools were discussed. And every time someone mentioned a new platform, I'd feel that tightening in my chest. You know the feeling? That quiet voice saying, "You're too old for this. You missed the boat. Everyone else gets it, except you." That voice nearly convinced me to quit trying altogether. But one day, I made a decision that changed everything. I decided to stop trying to keep up, and instead, start understanding how tech actually works. And that led me to develop a method I now call tech mapping. Here's what I discovered. The reason most people struggle with learning new technology is because they approach it like school. They think they need to memorize every button, every setting, every menu. But that's exactly why they fail. Because technology evolves faster than memorization. What works today might look totally different next month. That's when I realized something powerful. The secret isn't learning more. It's learning less. But learning it deeper. Instead of trying to memorize steps, I started looking for patterns. Every tool, every platform, every piece of software, they all follow the same basic structure. Once you see that structure, everything starts to click. Let me explain what tech mapping actually is. Tech mapping is the process of breaking down any digital tool into its 3 to 5 core patterns. These are universal patterns. Things like navigation logic, how menus are structured, input-output flow, how you enter something and get results, settings hierarchy, where things hide, user feedback cues like colors, icons, and pop-ups, workflow repetition, what steps repeat no matter the task. Once you recognize these patterns, learning new tools becomes automatic. You don't need to start from scratch every time. You just map the patterns, and the rest becomes guessable. Let me give you an example. Have you ever tried to learn Canva? It's overwhelming at first. Buttons everywhere, layers, templates, text styles. It's a lot. But if you apply tech mapping, you start to notice. Every element lives in a sidebar. Actions are grouped as top bar buttons. There's always a preview edit panel in the center, and most tools follow a left to right workflow. Once you see that, you can now apply it to dozens of other design platforms, even ones you've never used before, because the pattern is the same. And this applies to email marketing tools, social media schedulers, video editors, CRMs, analytics dashboards, you name it. They all recycle the same core design logic. And when you know how to map those patterns, you can figure out any new tool within minutes. Now let's talk about results. When I started using this method, I went from barely being able to attach a file to running 6-figure digital marketing campaigns in under 90 days. And no, I'm not exaggerating. Because once I got over the fear and stopped trying to learn everything all at once, I finally made real progress. And what shocked me even more, the older students in my program started learning even faster than the younger ones. Why? Because they had better focus. They didn't bounce around looking for the next shiny trick. They committed to understanding, not memorizing. One of those students was Mike. Mike was 52. He'd spent most of his life in customer service and had zero experience with social media. Facebook made him panic. Instagram confused him. And TikTok? Forget it. But after just 3 sessions of tech mapping, Mike said something I'll never forget. This is the first time I actually understand how it works. Fast forward 3 months. Mike is now the head of social media strategy for a Fortune 500 company. From scared to skilled in 90 days. That's the power of this approach. So here's the big question. How would your career change if you could master any digital skill in just 90 days? Not 5 years. Not someday when I have time. 90 days. What new doors would open? What projects could you finally take on? What promotions or business ideas could you pursue confidently? Let's talk about what actually makes this possible. Because I want you to use this, not just listen to it. Here's how to apply the tech mapping method for yourself. Step 1. Choose one core skill. Stop trying to learn 10 tools at once. Pick one. Whether it's email marketing, design, automation, or analytics, choose based on your goal, not on what's trendy. Step 2. Break it into patterns. Open the tool. Look at how it's organized. Where are the menus? What do the icons do? What steps repeat? Step 3. Practice the flow. Instead of watching tutorials endlessly, try using the tool with a real goal. Post one LinkedIn update. Design one banner. Write one automated email. Learn by doing, not by studying. Step 4. Map and repeat. Write down what you see. Create a visual map of how the tool works. Do this for every new platform, and you'll start to see how similar they all are. Step 5. Build consistency. Commit to 30 minutes a day. That's it. Don't cram. Don't binge. Just consistent learning over time, with pattern recognition as your guide. This approach is different from anything you've probably tried before, because it's not about learning like a college student, memorizing every function, downloading every shiny new tool. It's about building adaptive confidence, the kind that lets you say, I don't know this tool yet, but I know how it works. That mindset is unstoppable, and it's exactly what the digital world needs more of. Let me zoom out for a moment and speak to you directly. If you're over 40 and you've ever felt like tech just isn't your thing, you're wrong. Tech is not an age issue. It's a focus issue. It's a process issue. It's a confidence issue. And all of that is fixable. In fact, being over 40 is an advantage when it comes to digital success. Why? Because you've seen enough to cut through noise. You have real-world instincts that algorithms can't teach. And you bring human understanding to a world full of automation. That's rare and valuable and in demand. But here's the catch. If you don't act on it, if you stay in that I'm too late mindset, you'll miss the moment. Right now, the world is shifting. More businesses are going digital. More roles require tech confidence. More income streams are opening up online. And guess what? Most people your age are still sitting on the sidelines, waiting, hoping, hesitating. That's your opening. Not because you need to become a tech genius, but because you need to become tech confident. And once you do, everything changes. This is why I created my course, Digital Marketing Breakthrough 40+. It's not a course full of jargon. It's not built for 25-year-olds with unlimited free time. And it's not about chasing trends. It's about building digital skills with clarity, applying pattern recognition to real tools, gaining confidence, fast, and creating real momentum in your life and career. Inside, you'll learn how to use tech mapping in every module, how to choose the right tools for your goals, how to create simple systems that scale, and how to actually enjoy the process. You'll stop feeling behind, you'll stop doubting yourself, and you'll start believing again, believing in your ability to adapt, to grow, to succeed, no matter your age, no matter your starting point. So let me leave you with this. You're not too late. You're just one decision away. The decision to focus on patterns, not panic, to build skill through structure, and to finally trust that you can do this, because you can. The smartest way to master technology isn't to master everything. It's to master the process of learning itself. And once you do, you'll be unstoppable. If you want to try it for yourself, I've included a free resource in the description. It walks you through how to apply the tech mapping method with real examples starting today. No pressure, no overwhelm, just a clear path forward. You've got this.